anyway. Yo, man. A lot of people might be like, oh, it's kind of, nah, man. You know, I'd rather play something like that because to me, this shit is corny as shit. But not in that sense. Okay, Doc, how the fuck can anybody trust these people? Like, period. Let me see something. For one, so there used to be a video. Hold on, let me see something. All right, so there used to be a video on YouTube, actually. And you can't find it anymore. What I will say is I'm going to have to hit up I'm going to have to hit up Aboriginal Power so I can because I remember he had it. So I'm going to have to hit him up when I want to I'm going to have to hit him up so I can fully, or at least so I can find that video. So anyway, the Boule cannot be trusted. And I mean this for multiple reasons. For one, let's take a shot. For one, the Boule is black fraternities. So these are supposed to be black people. That also means that these are, they're supposed to cater to black excellence. Stuff like that. Let's say it like that. They're supposed to stand for black greatness. All of these fraternities, even if they do something like this. Where is it? Even if they do something like this, where supposedly this is Egyptian, even though it's not Egyptian at all. What you could call it is Greek Egyptian. Now remember, I said these guys can't be trusted. I should have added they're no good for us. Why? Because it's 2024. So I know these niggas is not telling us to go back to Egypt, and the Egyptians are originally black and all this and that, and they're going through Hellenism. Now, a lot of people will say that the Boule was started by white people. That's fine, but that's not my point. Like I said, there used to be a video where like ex-Boule members, ex-college students was talking about all the gay stuff that they were doing. Like I said, they probably took it off ever since all these LBG, whatever. But it's interesting to me because when you get into black spiritual science, it's going to go to a lot of polygamy. You know what I'm saying? Just orgies and stuff like that. That's how you get people like Nature Boy, who just got stabbed the fuck up and moved to protective custody while he's locked up. I guess somebody stabbed him, which, you know, no sweat off my back. You make your bed, you lay in it. But if you notice, people that claim to have like some super science, if you notice, it's really not about making black people better. It's about making them more devious. The whole argument with white people, even though all your like scholars came from under them, whether it's Dr. Ben, Dr. John Henry Clark, and people be like, oh, well, they said good things. Yes. I've heard things from Aleister Crowley that was decent. I've heard things from Adolf Hitler that was decent. That doesn't mean that they're decent. So just because you say something that sounds good doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything at all. Now, I know y'all want to get to the goods. Well, the Kamala Harris character is a Boule. You know what I mean? And, only a fool. I was telling my sister-in-law, congratulations, my brother finally proposed to her. He finally did his fucking job. Nigga been with that woman like damn near a decade. Nigga, throw a ring on it. Stop being a buster, nigga. But they finally, gonna make it happen. So I'm happy for them. There is no way that the fucking Boule can be trusted. How can you trust a group of black people that are still throwing up Greek fraternity shit when you're not a Greek, and at the same time, y'all will confess all this Black Egypt shit. So it's like, well, then how are you going to dick ride a Greek fraternity? How? And then, like I said, you'll see stuff like this, but this is not Egyptian. This is clearly Greek. You can tell by the design this is Greek shit. So how y'all going to claim, Prince Hall, African Lodge and shit like that, because a lot of these college cats that will claim to be black will say that they stand for the black people. Okay, so I have two questions for these Boule motherfuckers. For one, why did it take a white boy to fund the black colleges? That doesn't make any sense when y'all been there this whole motherfucking time. So we got Magic Johnson, we got Denzel Washington, we got Barack Obama, we got Michelle Obama, we got Oprah Winfrey, we got all these big time names that have been wore these robes and claim that like, share, and subscribe. Claim that they were down for black people and stuff like that, but these colleges were dead broke. That's a checkmate within itself. All that Pan-African pro-black shit, you can shove it up your motherfucking ass. Because for some weird-ass reason, you niggas have been talking all this shit and was flat broke. Yo, I'm from 86. That was the year I was born. I can remember the Negro College Fund commercials. Now, this is what makes me laugh. Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Jerry Rice. Think of any celebrity you want. Think of any black celebrity you want from the 80s to the 90s to the 2000s. Black people have been had enough money to fund them colleges 4 times over. Why did it take a white dude who's supposedly racist to do it? And always remember, Barack was in office for 8 years. Him and Biden didn't sign that bill. Joint smoking, getting head in the Oval Office, playing the saxophone on Arsenio Hall, Bill Clinton. He didn't fund the bill. So it's like, now that I look back, all these people that blacks were so gung-ho to vote for didn't do shit for their schools. All these celebrities that big up these black colleges didn't do shit for these schools. Motherfuckers want to be like, oh, well, Biden and Harris. Shut up, bro. They did that after fucking Trump had already did it. It's not about white people. It's not about the presidents. It's not about none of that. Why do these bourgeoisie bitch ass niggas have all this money and could not fund our education? Are they like old girl in Dalton, where they just be stealing the money? You know what I mean? Old girl from Dalton is disappeared. Nobody even know where she at right now. In Chicago, they clip the money and dip. Who else does that sound like? Black Lives Matter. Took all that money, didn't do shit for black people, didn't do shit for the projects, nothing. Who else did that? All your fucking gangster rappers. Snoop Dogg literally told us murder was the case that they gave him 1 Nick 7 on an undercover cop, all this shit, just to turn around and be tiptoeing to the tulips with white girls and shit at the Olympics. And they're like, oh, they let him smoke weed, but they didn't let Miss Richardson do it. Yeah, because nigga, he's on contract, motherfucker. She ain't. That was her first time, nigga. Who the fuck do you think you is, nigga? We already letting you wear these high yellow, bright ass colors and shit. They be smoking no fucking weed. Go sit your ass down somewhere. Flojo didn't get caught smoking weed, and she had the long press-on nails. But she didn't get caught smoking weed, though. Motherfuckers be like, nigga, you smoke weed. What the fuck you care? Dog, I'm not representing the Olympics. Damn, I don't mind that, you know what I'm saying, Hulk Hogan and them smoke a joint after they get off stage. But, nigga, they can't be on stage around kids and shit, you know, promoting fucking WWF wrestling buddies and shit, smoking weed, drinking. Like, nigga, you don't... Even with Stone Cold, that shit was a little extra. Drinking the beers and shit. That shit still is a little extra, bro. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, shit, at least it's legal. Smoking fucking weed. Like, come on, bro. You can't be doing that. But like I said, that was her rookie year. That was her rookie year. And shit, Michael Phelps got into trouble with that shit too. So it ain't racism. They caught the white swimmer too. So it's like, it ain't racism. So that's sports, which is another thing these black colleges have heavy, is athletes. So, you know, we could try to blame the white dude all we want. Talking about these people, I mean, our people, you know, they getting these contracts and they can't do nothing. Hell no, wait a minute. These niggas wasn't doing shit when they was in college. They wasn't doing shit there because remember, all the colleges was flat broke. Like I said, it took a racist white dude to make it to where they have to pay the HBCUs every year forever now. They can't never go broke. It took a racist white dude to do that. And like I said, I got countless of HBCU graduates, bro. That's all they brag about. That's all these Hollywood blacks brag about. Oh, the black colleges, and I went to college, and yada, yada, yada. It's like, okay, so why was y'all dead fucking broke? Let me ask y'all that. Then here's another thing. If y'all, the colleges, because remember, you got to play them at their own fucking game. You know how these niggas is. Oh, two wings, same bird. It's not even up to your vote. It's up to the college electoral vote. It's the electoral college vote. See, I'm going to punch you fucking melanated beams through this fucking screen. I'm going to whoop your ass. See, you be running your mouth. You be saying funny shit. Oh, nah. We don't. Our vote doesn't count. It's the electoral college. Okay. So it's the college that picks these people. So why is all your entertainers homos? Why all your entertainers hoes or criminals? Come on now, don't all speak at once. Use your fucking brains for once. If the whole country is being ran off the electoral college vote, so it's not your vote that counts, it's these college people. Okay, what the fuck do you think you're being ran by? Why are all your prestige throwing up these little signs and fucking doing all this weird shit. Why are they doing that? Fucking why are they doing that? And then why are those ones on top of you, like coming into the industry or the corporate America, whatever. Why these people always got their little pennants? Why they got their little cliques? Why they all up top? I'm talking to melanated beings, bringing it back to your ass. Why the fuck do you got all this gay stuff coming around all of a sudden? Don't get it confused. There's always been gays in the black neighborhood. There's always been gays in the black community. But nigga, for some reason, ours weren't ever ignorant like this. And they all had real talent. Little Richard, fruity in a bowl of Fruit Loops. But a talented motherfucker. Play the hell out that piano. Could sing his ass off. Luther Vandross, another one. Why didn't he ever come out like that and just say, I'm gay? There was always gay people that were in the industry, like Elton John and a few other, Liberace, you know what I'm saying? But they were blatantly known. Like, see, while everybody's thinking Luther Vandross is singing to women, even though he's really singing to men, we knew Elton John and Liberace was singing to men. We knew that. Black Collar's still there. So I'm asking a question. When did black energy or influence, when did it become so damn fruity and acceptable? When did it become so defiant and acceptable? It's like my people don't understand some things. The higher ups are looked at as the educated people in whatever country, but let's just talk about this one. The higher ups are looked at as college graduates. That's who they say are the smart ones here. Even though there's plenty of smart people that didn't go to college at all. Shit, Jay-Z's a fucking billionaire. He didn't go to college at all. Dropped out of high school. Skipped college. Whoever would have thought I'd make it rich? Whoever thought I'd make it big like Rich Wallace? Fucking like. So, I didn't say you can't. You don't have to be clicked up. I didn't say that. You're gonna have to know somebody, because even Maya admitted that shit. She could have been way further in her career if she'd have walked through those doors, but she chose not to. So now she performs at the little Ticketmaster shows and shit, little here and there, but she's making her bread. She still got her respect. You know what I'm saying? It's like you just make low pro dough. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Now, as an adult, I totally understand B-rated movies. Now I get it. Now I get low-budget movies. These are people that haven't sold out. I get it. I get it now. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people came from low-budget movies. Like, I think Bruce Willis, I think Danny Glover. I think a lot of people came from B-rated movies. You know what I'm saying? It's like they just immensely sold out. But now you get what the chitlin circuit really is. They kind of never really got rid of it. It's just not glamorized because it's not contract. But a lot of people have made success off, B-rated stuff. Killjoy. That's a B-rated movie that actually got some numbers. Toxic Avenger. That's a B-rated movie that actually got a sequel. You know what I'm saying? It's like sometimes actually got a video game too. It's like sometimes, The Last Dragon. Oh no, that went to theaters. Even though I think the Toxic Avenger did too, but I think it was like low budget theaters. Anyway, enough of the B-rated movies. The Boule cannot be trusted. They can't be, because the Boule let Cardi B get us to vote for Joe Biden without mentioning anything to the Hispanics. She just was talking to niggas. Excuse me. Well, the High Council, connected to NAACP and that type stuff shouldn't happen. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be warranted, but it is. like I said, the excellence. When you look at the higher ups, you think of the colleges. Okay, we can't really use whites as an example, or you cannot use uh, Paleface in America as an example because he's already known for doing weird shit. You know what I'm saying? He's already introduced, you know, even though there was a law at a time on this place that being gay was illegal. Like you get locked the fuck up. But he's the one that made it so frugal. Everybody was accepted. You know, Rocky Horror Picture Show. You know, transsexual. It's like that's crazy. That's fucking Pennywise the Clown. That's it. Tim Curry. That's him. And a fucking dress with some spandex on. It's like shit's crazy. They get everybody, bro. Like they literally get everybody. But why did the black schools end up doing that? I thought y'all was so strong. I thought y'all were the strongest people here, and you know, you fight for liberation and all that different stuff. How did your fight for liberation end up going to you remaining broke and helping all these other minorities out? And on top of that, you lost your placement as your how people viewed you. You know what I'm saying? People used to look at black people like, they rise through adversity. They, it doesn't matter what you do to them. They'll keep getting up. They'll keep fighting. That's how we used to look. And it's like now you see a lot of black men, or what they call black men, bending over, bowing down, accepting this lifestyle. And I think that's funny because who made that a song? And now he's in court and everybody feels sorry for him. But who was doing a lot of fruity stuff? Young Thug. Lie down. And it's odd that that's his name. I think that is so telling. You know what I'm saying? To the penitentiary life, to, like I said, people like Carvo from Snowfall, whatever that dude's name was from Hoover, Sutton King Rat or whatever the hell his name was. I don't know. But yeah, that Monster Cody book, that was wild. How did those type of like freaks of nature ended up in the black neighborhood? Like how does that make any sense, guys? How can we talk about old evil white man, enslave people and rape them on the plantation and all this different sick stuff, and then he's chasing them out their neighborhoods, he's hanging them, all this different stuff, but the stories about the like rape in the hood, whether it's male on female or male on male, would just not be discussed at all. You have people like I think her name is Priscilla, something like that. You have people like her that would talk about, there was so many rapes of young black girls, back in the day. They just don't talk about it, you know what I'm saying? But she's like, from their dads, from their older brothers, like all in the ghetto. And it's like, okay, well, why was that not talked about? Think about it. Do you see a bunch of white people running around talking about Sandra Bland, Mike Brown, George Floyd? Well, not George Floyd, that was commercial. But, you know what I mean? No. So, if you have all these marchers and protesters at this time that you're speaking of, that it was going down, why weren't they speaking about that? I hear people, I might mess up their agenda. Who co-signed it? Lyndon B. Johnson, right? I'll guarantee them niggers vote Democrat for 200 years. How? Humans are humans. Nobody's saying that black people are just perfect and, holier than thou. No. I can believe rape, murder, incest. I believe that goes on in every group. What I'm saying is, why was it hidden from this group, and it was more about victimhood and the whole, beating in the Klan and stuff? Why did they televise that and not televise the problems that black people were going through? And then after getting rights, why wasn't that addressed to the black community? Who did they do the deal with? Did they do the deal with you? Or did they do the deal with the bourgeoisie? Did they do the deal with the Boule? They did the deal with the Boule because Martin Luther King is part of SNCC. He went to college. That's what... The Boule can't be trusted. It can't be. And they're touching in all angles. It's not just, political people. No. It's not just educational people. No. It's also your celebrities. All these people promoting the black college when the black college was flat broke. Why the hell does it need somebody to donate to it when it has all these stars that are black? Even before 50 Cent and Jay-Z, you had the dude who owned BET, Sutton Johnson. You had Muhammad Ali. You had all these people with all this money. Eddie Murphy. Don't you find it weird that the same group arguing about the guy is a racist and he's the one who funded the colleges, but they're claiming to be all black people, but they were flat broke? Like I said, then you think about old girl in Dalton, Illinois. Then you think about that other black mayor that got arrested for stealing money. Then you think about BLM. Electoral college vote. Don't tell me I'm not good. Don't tell me I'm not great. I'm genius. The reason that the black community is broke is because it's upper class sold out. And that's from all angles. It's the educational system, the clergy system, the revolutionary system. They locked every fucking door you can go in. They got them all locked and key. So you can be on the streets forever trying to set your people free. They put a clause in that. You can go to the colleges and try to get your education on. They put a clause in that. We all know about the work industry. We all see how they blackball us and that shit. Why? Why? Remember, when they first come over here, the people on the turf that they meet already got pyramids, weetus, all different types of shit. Sculpture, structure, everything. Things older than this story about the West Africans coming over here. Things that are older than that. Things that are older than these Siberians that came over here 13,000 years ago. Things that are older than that. Lucifer's bones by themselves is 50,000 years old. You know the number 0 comes from America. So you don't even have a 0 on Earth until you come to the turf. You know tomatoes come from America. That pretty much damn near knocks off the whole Italian's menu. So how can Italian exist without coming to America first? Without coming to America, there can't be any Italian cuisine. Their food can't exist. And if you're saying, oh, that's modernized because they came over here, okay, what were they eating before that? And then why are we calling this tomato paste and all this stuff? Why are we deeming that more Italian when they have no tomatoes over there? Corn. Corn is in the fucking Bible. The Egyptians are eating corn. Corn only grows and comes from America. There is nowhere else on earth it came from. It came from America. Just like the camel. See, that's the funny thing. You talk about corn in Egypt. That's far-fetched. Well, the camel's from America. So it makes more sense for them to keep these original real people dumb and to play them out because they know the truth. So they can withhold the truth. These light bearers, these holders of the light. Boule. But the little fucking lion got in his hand. And a little flame and a little torch. Oh no, it's a pot. But he got his hand over it. So it could be a flame in that pot that he's holding fucking. Could be. Let me ask you something. What would be the big secret? Oh, God's not real. We're controlling people. And they wouldn't allow atheists around. If the whole thing was about God not being real, they wouldn't allow atheists around. Oh, they're using ancient Egyptian science. And they wouldn't have all that Egyptian stuff around. They got the people as slaves. But how? They program them from birth. They tell them all these illusions and stories, and they make their parents tell them, and they just keep brainwashing the people over and over and over from birth. Good answer. But brainwashing them from what? Oh, we're all originally from Africa. They told you that. The Africans, the first person on earth. They told you that. Oh, all the original deities are black. We know that already. Oh, I can hear somebody already. That's not true. You have Democrats claiming that Putin wants to take over the church. He doesn't want those people free. This is what they're saying out their mouth. But Putin's the one that on live television showed the pictures of the Black Messiah. He showed the pictures of the Black Christ that they still have to this day. Why is he holding them sacred? And why are they saying that he's going to destroy the church? Seems like everybody they tell you is your enemy actually has some good credentials for you to collect. Not saying be a Putin fan. Not saying be a Hitler fan. I'm not saying any of that. I'm saying you have to study. You cannot look at their enemies as your enemy. You have to look at their enemy as your classroom. Why is this their enemy? Why are they mad at it? And I'm not talking about paleface. I'm talking about the rulers of the earth. Why are these people that they keep saying were evil or wicked? They even said that about your people. They said you were savages. Now the connection is this. All the great monuments that took place here and all the great inventions that took place here are right alongside with the 50,000 patents that are hidden. Just like all the great things that were created here that are hidden. Because they tell you they were just living in teepees and they were savages. That's the story. Boule wants you to vote for Kamala Harris. They can't be trusted. Kamala Harris And no disrespect to nobody. But Kamala Harris to me is like the female version of Prince Hall. Because Prince Hall is the leader of the African Lodge. But Prince Hall is a Barbadian from Barbados. And that's another thing. Nobody was saying that word until I said it. Nobody. Facts. Nobody on earth was calling people from Barbados Barbadians until I said it. Even heard Lord Jamar use it. Outstanding. So they want Kamala Harris to be your new golden goose, your new free ticket on the way out. Even though she's been around long enough for you to know her works. And you're supposed to know them by their fruits. Her history is locking black people up, men and women. Women for their kids being delinquents, truant, not listening to their mom. The men for selling weed. Some of them they didn't sell weed. She just pinned the case on them. In 3 years, 3.5 years, or 4 years with Biden, and shit got worse. You'll know them of their fruits. So, Boule been around this long, couldn't even fund the college. The black church and the Boule have never marched down the street asking for peace amongst black people. But they will march up and down the street talking about, I'm a man, give me a job, equal rights, that everybody else benefited off except us. Except us. The people that they claim they were representing, it never helped us out. But they made money, and all these other people did, in the elites. They can't be trusted. They've been here too long. And for them to have all this and then have the fundage to fund these colleges over and over and over again, but have all these people bragging about them and the BET Awards and other, says a lot. Says a lot. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate your time. But I want you to know something, man. It ain't all about him action in the hole, bro. It's about really looking at this shit and really seeing it for what it is and saying something to yourself. If it's two wings, same bird, because of the electoral college vote, and we have an HBU college that was dead broke, and we're dead broke, and it seems like all they're doing is leeching and using people, and it takes a supposed racist guy to set us free, maybe take another one, or the same one. Goes.